Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Aki again, back with another Clash of Clans video. In today's video, before we actually get into the attack strategy itself, I want to let you know, in yesterday's scenery giveaway that I did in the Twin Hogs video, I will announce the winners after this video is posted, but give me about 2 hours. I know you're probably like, what? How hard is it to pick one winner? It's not that. I actually tutor a student. He has a midterm coming up in his Calc 1 final, so I gotta do that tutoring session first. It's gonna take me about an hour and a half. After that, I can pick the winner, and I'll have it in the community tab. Again, to find the community tab, you search up my name in YouTube, click my channel, you'll see home, videos, shorts, playlist, and then to the right of that, community tab. That's where it's posted. So if you need to find it, that's where it is. And we'll probably do another giveaway for this video. We're going to do one scenery. Again, all you got to do is like the video, subscribe, drop a comment. Is that like a format you guys are liking? Are you okay with that? Or do you want me to just give away? The reason I don't give away all of them in just one video is because, like, say if someone's busy this week, they have work, I don't want to feel like I just gave away all of them and didn't give them a chance to get in towards the giveaway. So that's why I'm doing it every video. Just also it helps the channel too, like keeps up the engagement, everything like that. I'm not going to lie to you and just be like, oh no, it's all for you. It also does help the channel. I'm an open book. I'm transparent. So I like to tell you guys everything. Helps the channel if I spread it out. But also I do want to give the subscribers a chance that say are busy this week, that they could kind of get it and say this weekend. So that's why I do it, just to give you guys some like look at the kind of behind the scenes. But for the attack strategy today, we're going back into HYDRA, and you're probably like, why? Well, I had so many comments, Discord DMs, my clanmates were asking about it, I had subscribers asking about it in the comment section. They're like, we want to see more HYDRA videos. Well, here it is. I also have one last CWL attack to do, and I want to do it with HYDRA and see if we can get a 3-star. But the equipments I'm running this time around, I'm just going to change things up a little bit. We'll play them on the fly, especially in Legends League. We'll see which one works best for us, change them up just so you guys can see, like, if you have that version of equipment, you can use that. What I do want to recommend though, guys, if you have low level equipments, use the ones for your King, Queen, Warden, and World Champion that are highest upgraded. That's it. Seriously, people ask me that question all the time. So if you have a level 8 spiky ball, don't use it. Use your gauntlet if it's up, because the gauntlet was the first released epic. So if you have that higher leveled, use that over the spiky ball. Use that for any kind of equipment. That's what I want to recommend. For the queen, we're running the healer puppet and magic mirror. Actually, no, we're not. We got to change that to the giant arrow. That's actually my bad. Almost had a pretty big mistake here. But for the world champion, rocket spear, seeking shield, warden, this time we're going to turn it into the eternal tome and rage gem, just because a lot of you want to see that. And you guys are probably wondering, why are you running the spirit fox on the king? Well, the world champion, once you use the rocket spear, the Spirit Fox runs out in front and gets taken back unless you recall it. I like to use my recall on my Queen for this attack strategy, so you can't use it on that, hence why the Phoenix is on the Royal Champion. So let's go see what attack I want to do. It's on number 1 here, just to take the hardest base I could possible. And what's the goal? So I see 2 sweepers back here. I'm like, you know what? That is kind of scary, but the Townhall's all the way over here, so I don't really have to worry about them. I saw the lineup of these air defenses, so I was thinking of just putting my my queen down at this elixir collector, shooting across and seeing if we can at least get 2 of the 4. If we can get more than that, that'd be perfect. And then I'm going to recall her and put her down with the king here, and to try taking out some of these air sweepers. I'm going to put the king on one side with to deal with the enemy RC, and then the queen down here to take care of the enemy queen. I might spread it, or I might keep them together. I'm kind of debating that right now. Or I might use my world champion ability to snipe at one of them. But I say we go give it a shot. We have our blimp. We have a stone slammer. I think I might use the stone slammer for this one, but let's line up this shot accurately. Remember, we want to go towards this elixir collector. Oh my gosh, I fired up such a random shot. I had it held down and just ended up shooting. Okay, so now we really got to change things up on the fly here. So what do? So we're going to stick the same with how we're going to use our king, but I might have to recall my queen. We'll see how much value she can get. I don't want Frosty to go down, so I will just recall it. I'm going to go king here. Let's see, where should my queen go? Maybe just behind the king, you know? We'll let them go together, and then I'm going to get my loons in here, and then let's go stone slammer to change things up a bit. Get our dragon riders in, and honestly, we should freeze the monolith because it does do a lot of damage. And then how about we rock the royal champion ability from down here? King ability. Queen's going to go down. Hopefully she can take out that invisibility tower. She does. That was perfect. And then I'm going to have to use my warden ability anytime. Probably like that. Okay, perfect. Let's see. Royal champion still doing the thing. That's great. King's still up as well. Baby dragon over here to help funnel. And now I'm going to clone these balloons. But like, I'm doing them a little bit slowly just because I want them to keep going, keep going. Hopefully we can get this Inferno Tower down. That's what I want. Let's see, this last Rage spell. I might use it honestly on these balloons here just to see if we can get some value from them. And how about we get a wall breaker in there for my king? We still have a bunch of dragons up. That last air defense that didn't go down. That was not good because I was hoping that would go down because my dragons are quite low, but we do still have so many cloned balloons up. I think we should be okay. Let's see, can the warden kind of help clutch this is what I'm trying to think. If he can, that'd be so nice. These couple balloons are still up. Okay, warden, can you fire one shot off? No, he gets done like that. Okay, so now we still have our king up though. I'm going to fast forward because I don't want you guys to watch through all of this and have to. That would be really annoying. So let me catch up to you once this attack kind of keeps progressing. I'll be back and see if we got the 3-star or not. And we got so lucky and ended up getting it. Wow, that queen shot though could have been the killer of this attack, but we just kind of locked it in and it still ended up working. So I'm happy about that. But again, that kind of shows you that Hydra is super duper strong, even if you make a mistake. That was a complete fail. Did you guys see that? Like, look at how my queen shot that. Just because I had it held, I was waiting for her to take the perfect angle, and then I was like, boom, let it rip like that. Kind of messed up her attack, but that's fine. I'm going to get the next army loaded, and then you guys will catch me in Legends League, and we can kind of get some more 3-stars going. Okay, the only one key change I made here for the king, I'm running the double epics. A lot of you guys were like, can you try this out? And I was like, yeah, sure. Queen's going to stay the same. Warden, both books, but I changed the owl back. Because remember, I don't know why I had the unicorn on. I think because of yesterday's Super Hog video, that's why. Royal Champion's going to stay the same. But let's go see what we can do in Legends, and hopefully we just get some 3-stars going. Okay, so 2 sweepers, kind of like just opposite of each other, so what's the best value for us? I'm trying to see. Maybe we should just take out both the sweepers. I think that can be lined up with this cannon. If we kind of set it like that. Let's see. Yeah, that should get both sweepers. Awesome. We're going to let the queen work a little bit. Now we're going to just try setting a funnel for our Hydra portion. So where should we put our king? Honestly, I might send a baby dragon up there to funnel. Queen's still doing her thing. I might send in a king down here. And then we're going to have to be careful to lure our queen back. We missed the queen. Well, great stuff to start. But that means we can use these healers on the king, I guess. I guess that's not a horrible thing. We're getting a super wall breaker for our king. Hopefully he can distract a little bit for us. I don't know if that was the smartest thing, just because I'm a little bit worried. Oh, I was trying to hit one of the poison towers. That would have been so nice. Let's see. Let's get our dragons in behind. Warden ability, because this time we're running the healing tome. Sending in this blimp to go a very far distance. If it makes it, it's good. If not, we're going to get in these clones pretty accurately. So watch how I'm going to do this. Because it's not going to quite make it, but they will, because okay, I'll describe how I deploy them. What you do is think of the Olympic rings, and then the Townhall didn't go down, so I'm just going to have to use my Royal Champion to kind of snipe that. Think of the Olympic rings, and what I mean by that is use them like if they were spread out like in a straight line. Like if you got those circles, they were still overlapping. That's what I kind of am trying to get across to you guys, is that's how you use them. Oh, the Royal Champion lured the CC. That's not ideal, because now that queen is still up, which is not good. So can this dragon clean this queen up? Yes, he can, and I think the rest of the dragon should clear the rest of the base. So awesome. Yeah, but those clones, I know a lot of you guys are saying like, well, they're hard to deal with, and I agree, they are totally. But what you do is think of a circle, overlapping a circle, like a Venn diagram. I know I hate to use a Venn diagram in a Clash of Clans video, but it was the only thing I could think about. And it works so well. Even if your blimp wasn't making it there, I dropped the circle and then I made another one, kind of had it overlapping so the clones get also cloned. But what's the last thing left? Is this Archer Tower down here? Will that be taken out by that Dragon Rider? Not really. But we still have so many dragons up. 40 seconds up too. That's a lot of time. But again, super good strategy. You just got to limit the mistakes. Like look at that recall, that mistake I made. That's another one. Just little things like that. They can add up over time. So you got to try and limiting them. But if it happens, don't panic. Because panic is where like the attack just hits the wall. And it honestly just causes bad stuff to happen. So don't worry about it. If that happens, just let the attack go on like you usually would. But let me get the next army loaded up, and then we'll change up the equipment again, and I'll catch you guys in that attack. And one thing I did want to say is keep in mind, tonight's army, I think you guys will like a lot of requests for that one too. So I think we are going to be in for a good night of attacks. So for this one, what are we doing? I'm actually going to make one extra change that I got to is because I'm running Vamp Stash and Spiky Ball. Queen stays the same. Warden, we're going to go back to the Rage Gem because it was the most requested. We're going to have to change the pets up because now for the Royal Champion, I decided to use the Hog Puppet and Haste Spot. A lot of people were asking, like, can this work? And I think it can, but the one change you're going to have to make here is actually in the pet shop because now for the RC, you want to have the Spirit Fox up. Just only reason I say that is because now you don't need to worry about the Spirit Fox running out in front. So that's all good. I'm going to give that to the King. And then for Spirit Fox on towards the Royal Champion. So that should be good. That's how we want it. Warden, Eternal Tome, Rage Gem. Now we got to figure out to keep shooting solid arrows. We can't have any more mistakes with that. So let's see here. What are we going to get? Not too bad of a base. I love the scenery, by the way. There's one sweeper. They're pointing against each other again. Should we just take those out? I think that's a fair trade to always do. So we go like this, shoot our arrow. That should get both. Awesome. This time, let's make sure we actually recall our queen. Where do we want to start with our actual attack? Maybe, you know what? We'll see. I think going through the CC should be fine. Queen gets through that too. That was great. Let's start with our king funnel out here because I want to go through the eagle. That's the goal. Okay. Queen's still doing fine. Where should I put this baby dragon? Maybe up here. Queen's about to go down. Oh, we got her. Awesome. Now we're going to send her behind the king. Now let's go dragons here. Let's get our warden. And we're going to use the ability right away. Honestly, I just want to make sure that town hall goes down. And I'm going to have it so it reaches over to the monolith. That's our goal. Let's see if we can get that to happen. Can we? If we can, that'd be so good. Let's get a rage here. And yes, we do. That's what I mean. That's how you line them up, boys. And it works so nicely. And then let's see, for this top side, maybe just World Champion ability right away. Oh, I thought I had a Rocket Spear. That's actually kind of a little bit of a mistake there, just to let you know. But I think it still should work just fine. I'm going to freeze the Ricochet Cannon. Look how many dragons we have over there. Royal Champion, even though I fumbled because in my mind, I was just like, oh, I have the Rocket Spear on. That's why it's so good. But still, look, it's getting healed up now because of the healers. And the Spirit Fox ability is just letting it run rampant. And look how many dragons we have left on this left-hand side. I'm telling you guys, HYDRA is the new meta attack. Seriously, I know I hate to use that term because it's kind of like, oh, are you trying to clickbait? I'm not. I do think if you're looking for an easier attack strategy that you're, say, struggling with right now, say if Super Witch is getting a little bit boring, or the Rocket Loon Fireball attack's not your thing, or if you don't have Fireball, this is the army. You don't need the Super Troop. My last video showed it without the Super Troop, and I did fine in Legends League. It just adds to it. So if you have a need of Dark Elixir and you don't want to use it, drop it, add some minions for cleanup, and boom goes the dynamite. Seriously, I hate to even use that term. I feel so old saying that, but I think we'll do one more attack. I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of format. I know it's a smaller video. The reason I'm doing this right now is because during CWL, I wanted to get as many strategies out so people could kind of get an idea. And then I'll advert back to our longer format. Maybe not even keep it that long. Maybe turn it to like 5, 6 attacks. Just because when you get to 8, it does get quite heavy. And at the end there, people are kind of just dragging it. So I don't want to have that happen. But I'll see you guys in the next attack. Okay, for this last attack, the only change I'm making is the Rage and Giant Gauntlet for the King, just because it's the most used. For the Queen, we're going to, again, keep it the same. That's what we always do. Warden, Eternal Tome, and Rage Gem, again, just because it was so requested. They're like, can you show it with this instead of the Healing Tome? I personally do like the Healing Tome a lot, though. If I'm being honest, that's the one I usually like to use, but hey, totally fine. And then the Royal Champion, Rocket Spear, Seeking Shield, just because I think that is the best, so we should probably show that off more. So let's see. Can we lock in one more 3-star? Double invis is nice to deal with, but what you want when you do this is to get your blimp in towards the town hall because you only have 45 seconds once you shoot down the invisibilities. So you know what? I might do a pretty solid trade here. Watch this. I'm going to shoot my giant arrow from this archer tower. That should take care of that. Got one of the sweepers, and then I'm going to use my Royal Champion ability to just take out this monolith. Boom. Perfect. Now at this point, I just got to choose a direction for my king as well. So can we send our king over here to get this funnel going? Because remember that one sweeper is pointing towards us. And this time I might recall my queen, Royal Champion instead. I'm going to get these dragons in here to keep my queen alive. There goes the blimp. Going to use the warden ability early. Because remember, I want to have those invisibility towers not go off just yet. King ability now. And then let's get these clones kind of spread out evenly around here just to make sure we can get as much value in the core. Just get some of those down. And let's see, where can I send my royal champion in now? Let's break through one of these walls to get my king out. Let's see, okay, so we might need to freeze over here, but can I send in my royal champion to work on this inferno? Can she take that out with the freeze? Yes, we should totally be good. Ooh, the only thing that's scary is these super minions now. These dragons, alongside my queen, should be able to take care of that ricochet cannon, right? Queen, take that down, take that down, take that down. Perfect. And then my queen's saved too, and then these super minions should go down to that dragon. Let's see, on the left-hand side, how are we looking? Royal champion is clutching that air defense, which is perfect. And this is what I mean. Look at time. 1 minute and 38 seconds still left. Ridiculous. Such a strong army, guys. Seriously, please use it. If you're looking for a new army and you need one, this is it. This has got to be your go-to now. Look, these are max bases getting smashed. It's working in Champions 3 CWL. It was honestly a mistake-filled attack. Well, it was just a giant arrow that was very bad. But other than that, super smooth attack. I love it. It's one of my favorites for a reason. I think it's easy and strong, and I want to help out the casual players. And I think even like if you're like pro level attacking, this is a great army. Seriously, it works so well. And then again, remember, you guys can enter the giveaway again for another scenery. But let me remind you, yesterday's video that the scenery is given away, it will be posted in the community tab 2 hours after this video, because remember, I just have to tutor. But for this one, all you gotta do is like the video, drop a comment. We're gonna give away another scenery, the spooky scenery. And I'll pick another winner after tomorrow's video, 24 hours from now. And again, the reason I'm doing this day by day is just to give most people a chance to enter. That's it. And it helps the channel, just to be honest. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. All the details of my giveaways are in the description, the pinned comment, just to let you guys know. So you have nothing to worry about. I love to be clear about it because I want to give you guys ample opportunity to enter. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys. We're almost at 7,000 subscribers. Stay tuned. I'm giving one of my biggest giveaways ever. Seriously, it's bigger than anything we've ever done, and you guys are going to love it. So stay tuned for that, and I'll catch you guys in the next upload. I love you.